Good. Hello? Hello? Oh, the monitor's not on. Yes, I have a spoopy overlay. I couldn't hear myself at first, so I was very confused. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Hello, Yar. Hello, Annie. Hello, Ocarinas. Thank you so much for the lurk. And Annie, congratulations on first. And Yar, that's wonderful that you do not have to work on Monday. New spoopy overlay, work in progress. I might work on it more, but at the very least, I might do a new background for it. But I thought this would be cool to get ready. October's right around the corner, and I need to have my spooky overlay ready. Now let's hope that we don't get a raid from. Oh, that's right. You're on October-ish too. That's right. I forgot. I ever knew. Did I ever know? I probably knew. The 5th. Feeling my thunder by being before mine? How could you? So this game is a game about a game. It's a game. So I'm in the middle of an investigation, and I don't remember exactly what I was doing because I haven't played this game in months. This is a more quote-unquote traditional ghost hunting game, in which that is to imply it's a very long haul. The ghosts aren't trying to kill you, most of them. It's a more traditional quote-unquote ghost investigation style game. Judging from the notes, judging from the notes that I have marked on my notebook, I would assume that I was trying to hunt the shadow creature to get more information for it. Because the way this game works is you can collect various different evidences for every ghost on a given map. It's not random like in games like Phasmophobia. Every ghost is pre-rendered, pre-loaded, has its own behaviors and story, and lore and plot and all that. Anyway, I got a little distracted there, but yeah, every ghost has its own behaviors and activity level. And this map is notoriously unfair. But to finish the game, you have to fully investigate every single ghost. So I must have been trying to get all the information for this one particular ghost last time I played. I might just bow out and go to a more populated map. But my main idea here was to have this be a more social experience. You want me to play Slenderman? It might happen on my spooky month. Um, one second. Anyway, I know many spooky games, and I have some on my backlog that I'm planning to get to in October. But I don't normally take suggestions unless I specifically ask for a suggestion. But Hotel Mario, I have heard of, but I'm probably not going to play. Call it a hunch. I don't even have a camera on me. I think it's because I found this. Sorry. I think it's because I found this and I got distracted. I was probably going to try to put the this creature to rest. According to the beliefs and or superstitions, this creature you're not supposed to name out loud. I learned this from Raven. And I'm not sure if I really believe that superstition. I've said the name many a times. But it is something I should try to somewhat respect when I'm dealing with one. Even if it's in fictional media. Although I imagine that's why they called it a different name. They slightly modified the name. No, not Voldemort. Not Voldemort. Do you know the game Until Dawn? Okay, that's fine then. It's the Wendigo. Well, in this game it's called the Wendicoa. I having a staring contest with a deer. Okay, bye deer. There is a demon in these woods, and it got me one of the biggest frights I've had in this game. So I'm hesitant to come in here and try to exorcise it. Because I'm sure it's not an easy task. Yeah. Oh, I left the demon's woods. I went the wrong way. I'm just trying to. Okay. I'm a little uneasy, but I had to check a message there. This monster demon ghost thingy has the tendency to really spook me out. This game is a game that handles jump scares in the way that a game should handle jump scares. And you know what that is? You know what that is, Yar? And anyone else who's lurking and listening? This is how. Jump scares. On, off. Though, in fairness to this game, its definition of jump scares was a noise going bing whenever a ghost did something, which really took you out of the immersion, and that's the main reason I turned it off. But this game is really good at just subtle scares, which can sometimes leave a more lasting impression than a jump scare, if you ask me. Like hearing a spooky sound or turning around and seeing a glowing pair of eyes. behind you. Or a shadow person slowly walking across the room and then screaming, "Help me" at you. That one's a little less subtle, but it's a jump scare light, I guess you could call it. And so the way this game works, though, when you fully investigate one of the ghosts, you unlock the ability to find their artifact, which this is right here in my hand. And then you can put them to rest, or in the case of a demon, exorcise them, which I haven't tried before because there's only 3 demons in the game that I'm aware of. So I'm not sure if I have it in me right now with how rusty I am on this game. Yeah, that's true. Gotta get those gains. Okay. We're gonna light this. And the more it burns, the closer I am to the spirit, or in this case, the demon. That's true. They get their exercise, they get their gains. Hey, so you don't play a lot of spooky games. That's fair. A lot of people don't. Some people don't play any. But do you have a favorite spooky game, Yar? Favorite scary game you've ever played? Or is it just SCP Containment Breach? Is that is a good enough game to me? Was that a correct answer, or was it Hotel Mario? Is this something I should know and I'll be mad at myself? Or is it just SCP Containment Breach? Okay. You have a second favorite? Since we both know how good that game is. It's not SCP. Okay. Okay. Well, go ahead and tell me so I can kick myself. I don't know if that counts as a horror game though. I guess it kind of does. In my mind, I don't consider it a horror game. I consider it a well, you know, yeah, it's psychological horror. It's just in my head. My brain doesn't go to that for horror. But it definitely is. It definitely is. If you couldn't tell, I'm giving up on the demon. I got a little spooked. I can't bring this with me without exercising the demon, so I'll just leave it in the middle of the road. Yeah, and rest assured, I will be playing the FNAF games in October. Please don't tell me that, Yar. Hey, Frigid. No, you're here. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, the first couple games were like all the rage. Like not even being sarcastic. They were just off the charts popular. You know it's funny you say that, Frigid? It's really funny you say that. Thank you for the offering. Because it is, you know, it's based in a restaurant. It doesn't really do much with the restaurant, but so yeah, 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 Annie was first. Good for her, right? The thing is, the only Five Nights at Freddy's games that I have completed personally were Sister Location. And if you count making a lot of progress on Ultimate Custom Night, but you can't really beat Ultimate Custom Night. Was that a rendering glitch? Yeah, it was a rendering glitch. Sister Location was the first game I played myself instead of just watching on YouTube. But I own all of them except the newest, like shitty, not shitty, but like completely different ones, like Security Breach and all that. I own 1 through 6 and Pizzeria Simulator, and 6 being Sister Location. Or was 5 Sister Location and 6 was Pizzeria? Yeah. Never mind. I picked it up because it was different. That's the one I wanted to play. Yeah, Sister Location was 5 and Pizzeria Simulator was 6. I wanted to play Sister Location because oh,
That's
that
extraordinary audio evidence.
that was a new voice line from the Shadow Spirit. Let's go, Yarn Frigid. You guys are good luck. You can literally sit here for hours sometimes and get nothing. Not maybe not literally, but like almost literally. This game is painstakingly to a fault sometimes a realistic ghost hunting simulator. It's more meant to be a long haul. That's why shut up, Bridget. No self-deprecation in this chat. But I know you're saying it in a comedic way, so I'll let it go. But you are good for plenty, you silly goof. Whoa. Oh, really, LaHonk? He's doing it again.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Yeah, I just heard LaHonk check into Pandagiri's chat. That's why I said, oh, really, LaHonk? He can go where he wants. I'm just giving him a hard time. He probably is. That's funny, Yar. Your affinity for the Midwest. But yeah, as I was saying, I picked up Sister Location because it was so different from the regular games, and boy, did I get my spooks. Now be nice. I know that's you and LaHonk's love language, but keep it somewhat contained. I like a peaceful, happy chat, but you two can greet each other with your violent little knife wave. Please let that be a new one again. Nope. The game didn't even register it. All right. I played through most of Five Nights at Freddy's 1, but I never finished it. Actually, that was one of my streams. That was one of my streams from before I was actually a streamer. Years ago, I was trying to stream it just for some friends and crap. A couple people followed me, expecting me to finish the game, and I never went back to it. I purged them. I purged most of my followers from my casual streams before I started actively streaming because I wanted it to be a completely new, fresh attempt. I know it's silly, but I didn't want to ride on any of my old followers. I wanted to prove to myself that I could, climb up the ladder. Also, some of them I just didn't want to interact with anymore, I'm not going to lie.
That was a very
Apparently,
unusual
I'm
noise.
clairvoyant.
I'll keep that as evidence.
Ex-friends and people associated with them. They could technically find their way in here, but I don't think they're going to at this point. If they were going to, they probably would have by now. Richard, what's the matter? What you crying about? Now's the time to chit-chat. This is going to be a more social stream than usual because I'm focusing on a kind of a slow-paced game. Yar, I'm in a ghost game. Can you bonk Frigid for me? I didn't rebrand at all. That's the quote unquote problem. That's why they could easily find me if they wanted to. This has been my online name for too long. I wanted to stick to it. Thing is, I think that's the same one, but I still want to record it. Yeah, it's the same one.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
The what has? Oh, my Cage Nightwind name. And how would you know that? You stalking me, Yar? You looking me up on the internet? This guy keeps saying the same shit over and over again.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
I'm starting to wonder if his voice lines are based on where I'm standing. You're not right. You're not right, but I'm wondering where you got it from. I don't have another channel from 2006. Unless you mean my YouTube channel. Hey, Finn. How you been? Okay, so my YouTube channel wasn't always Cage. YouTube lets you change your display name very often. Like, almost indefinitely, I think. But yeah, I've had that YouTube account for a good long time. But it wasn't always Cage. What is it, I think the Five Nights at Freddy's game that I'd be most excited to play, I think, would be Pizzeria Simulator. Because that one goes crazy. Yeah, I really would prefer, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way, Yar. This is more of a me personally thing, not a you personally thing. I would prefer if people don't go through my old YouTube channel. Considering I don't know why I don't change the name. I think I'm just a weird creature of habit. My old YouTube content. That's why I made a new YouTube account for my VTubing. I'm not really, super fan of it. I just like it being, because it's my identity. It's what anybody who knows me as. Because I was a viewer before I was a streamer. And I was big in the Hololive circles. Some people probably don't even know me. Like, remember me, I mean. Alright. It doesn't look like... Shit, gotta place it. This is the automatic one. I didn't realize I didn't have the manual camera on me.
I need to replace these batteries. That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Here we go.
What a rare experience to take a photo of a ghost.
I love this camera. It was such a worthy unlock. What was low on batteries, though? The camera or the REM pod? This guy's not giving me jack. Oh, was it the flashlight? No. Not the camera either. Weird. Well, whatever. He says I need batteries. I need batteries, right? By the way, this is the fastest you can move in this game. This is hustle mode. This is walking. And this is, once again, this is hustle mode. Well, yeah, you're not supposed to cut them off. It's gonna keep coming back. Get a battery for that. There we go. Now, no matter what needed the battery, I have it. Yeah. You could actually get a really bad infection or a scar doing it that way. Back of your hand should be easy to get with, they have wart removing band-aids and they have, freeze away. I don't like messing with the freeze away because I feel like I'm going to damage my hand. I had the most luck with the band-aids and the salicylic acid. But lately those don't even come with the brush like they're supposed to. I'm like, what do they expect me to do? Driplet it on my hand? The, yeah, make sure, if you can, that it has a brush on it. Because I've bought it like twice now and it didn't have a brush on the nozzle, so it was like really hard to properly apply it. And like, you will damage the skin around your hand, but not permanently like the freeze away can. Warts are pretty much just infections. They're like usually non-harmful infections. Lucky you. I've had quite a few. Nah, there's a lot of different variations of all sorts of things that are like kind of subtle. Like, fun fact. Well, I shouldn't say fun fact. Fact. You've heard of canker sores, right? The little mouth sores in your mouth? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, what if I told you those are herpes? That just almost everyone has. It's a different strain of herpes than the one people normally know about. It's like 50%, I think, or some stupid large number. Maybe even more, maybe a little less of people have it. And they just don't know it.
That was a very unusual
What did I
noise.
record?
I'll keep that as evidence.
Apparently, I accidentally recorded a very quiet noise that the shadow creature made, and I'm only missing one voice recording for it now. Hip hip hooray, Kulu Kule. Whoa! Hi there, buddy.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
No, that won't. Ugh. The idea of that squicks me. Don't. Ugh. Don't do that, Frigid. Not a lot makes me squeamish, but the actual idea of doing that, the pain tolerance you must have. Holy cow. I'm like super specific squeamish. Certain things will throw me off. Oh! Oh!
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
I didn't hear it. It must have been far away. The power of randomly pressing record. The game registered it, even though I didn't hear it. We're done. I have Red Eyes complete. I just got the achievement for it. The red-eyed shadow spirit of the mausoleum or crypt is complete and ready for being put to rest. Which is crazy that no one else in this game's world has done that before with how long it's been along. Could be very old. He's like super old. He's a super old ghost. I would try the band-aids, except they're very obvious. It's like, hey, you have a warp band-aid on your hand. No, I don't. You have a warp band-aid on my hand. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. Depending on how big it is. Oh, trust me, I know the feeling. I have a couple smaller ones that they're not very obvious, but even those make me self-conscious. I didn't need to collect these, so I didn't bother. Yeah. We already know there's a ghost here. I have everything unlocked. I don't need the lifetime experience. Okay. I don't think I have, Frigid. I don't think I have. So this was funny, by the way. This came in a much later update of the game. It's almost like a joke about his fame. Like, when you first start, I can't say when you first started the game. When I first started the game, when it was in super early access, the entire building was this room, no shirts or anything. And a, a room back here that's not the same as this room anymore. They completely redid the whole shop and they made it into a museum with a gift shop. Here, he keeps the artifacts and information about all the ghosts he's investigated. Like, I think I completely finished Evergreen Lane. I think there are no ghosts left on Evergreen Lane. Like, I've exorcised that entire house. But you get a picture of every ghost as well. When you take a picture of them, you get one to keep in your museum. The summoning scrolls for the demons, I feel like I probably would have needed to have with me to exorcise that demon in the first place. So I'm glad I gave up. The lighthouse is one of the newest maps, so I don't have it explored yet. I'm surprised I don't have more Jefferson Street. Oh, there he is, by the way. It's not the best picture of him, but that's the demon in the woods I was looking for. It would seem the only ghost on the church that I've put to rest is the pastor. With his holy chalice. Oh, that's right. I put them to rest finally, didn't I? That's one of the saddest stories. Because you can really unlock the lore of these ghosts as you go. Like, you have to find all their information before you can exercise them too, I believe. Spruce Street Church. Yeah, I found all the papers finally. Come on. And well, actually, what I meant to do was go over here. And I need to click the church on Spruce Street. Yeah, released. They released a little boy. The grave digger. Oh, him, right. I got like nothing on him. There are a lot of ghosts on the church. That's why I said the map is very infamous, in my opinion, among the players. Man, there are so many ghosts on this map. Who even are you? I don't even remember who you are. I guess it makes sense, right? That a church would be mega haunted. Nice. Bar Harbor Lighthouse. This is the newest map, and I have almost nothing unlocked on it. I will not believe that there's only 2 ghosts. I think these are just the only 2 that I've discovered. Map is way too big to be just those 2. So guys, yeah, everyone on Evergreen is released. Jefferson, I have everyone completed, but nobody released. Oak Street, I still have to release the Old Man, the Blue Child, and the Poltergeist. So there's a question for you. Do you guys want me to work on investigating the lighthouse more? Investigating the spirits that I already know of on the church more? Or work on exorcising some of the ghosts on Polk Street? I'm not counting your answer because you didn't wait for all the options. Lighthouse it is. Because Frigid waited for all the options. I am almost sure that there's a demon on this location. You know why? Because the
I first heard about this place when I was a kid. It's unbelievable I'm actually here investigating. This lighthouse
hold
has
on.
been around for almost 200 years and has a history that aligns well with being a haunted location. I'd love to find evidence specifically identifying the spirits allegedly haunting here. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
There you go. So the reason I believe that there's a demon on this map is because there were a spot for 3 summoning scrolls on my counter in the museum, and I haven't found 3 demons. So we're gonna get some basic crap. Since I don't know where I'm going, I won't take the auto camera. I'll take the manual camera. Celsius or Fahrenheit? All right, Celsius it is.
Looks like just a cold spot, nothing paranormal.
All right, let's take a look around and feel free to converse, everybody. It's a very slow paced game, so I'm planning to be socializing a good bit. It's also going to be a somewhat shorter stream since, well, Violet's probably going to be streaming tonight. I don't mind cutting over her stream a little bit, but nothing too substantial is preferred. Nice mirror. Ooh. Ooh, that's a very cold spot. Where'd it go? Hustle.
These temp readings are unusual.
It's negative. No, get back here. Where'd you go? No. It left me. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Was it upstairs? Yeah, that's about right.
Something is going on
Oh,
here.
there we
These
go.
temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Holy cow. Now let's go for the EMF readings. Oh, oh, oh. So the interesting
These
thing about
lights
this
are
game that I never
acting
went
funny.
into before,
I should continue investigating.
the ghost is always there.
The EMF meter should not behave this way.
The ghost
This
is always present. It's just choosing when to show itself. Like me getting that EMF reading meant that the ghost was right next to me. Me getting those cold temperatures meant that the ghost was very close to me. It just was choosing not to be visible. So now we got evidence that there's something paranormal here, but nothing super conclusive. I'm going to assume there's an upstairs ghost and a downstairs ghost. Oh my god, frigid. Didn't I already say no self-deprecating? That was a good one, but I'm still bonking you for it. Oh, come on, ghost. Give me a sign. Hey, you know what? Probably true. Probably true. Holy. Wait, I don't think I turned that light on. I know I didn't turn that light on. What the? I think the game is getting very confused. Okay, I see. It's this one. Oh. Little fun fact about this game. So wind chime means that there's a spirit activity near you. Oh, is that a note? No. Awkward. So, is anyone here looking forward to my horror month, or is it just another month for you guys? Ooh,
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
there we go. First signs of a ghost on the floor here. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna have a good old time. It's gonna be unfortunate. There is gonna be like probably one day a week where I don't do spooky games, or one day every once in a while. I'm not sure how often I'll even be able to stream, but I'm gonna try to maximize my streaming. So, but yeah, Panda probably won't be stopping by very much. She can't do horror. Um, she can't do horror, and I know there's other people just like her that can't do horror, so I will be doing some non-horror streams during the month. And no, Frigid, I don't mean like Halloween itself. I mean my scary games month that I'm planning to do. But I can assure you, Pandagiri would beat me over the head with a bamboo stick if I catered my stream to her and didn't do a horror month. Hey, Base Freak. How you doing? Very good to see you. Since it seemed to like walking through this hallway a lot, I am going to leave the automatic camera right there. I think. But obviously I'm going to keep my manual camera with me. Understood, and there is a valid example of what I was just talking about. That there are other people other than Panagiri who either cannot handle or do not prefer horror. Oop, the laser grid is yellow. So the ghost is probably right here. See? It just turned back to green. It burnt you out of horror. Well, good. Then you can enjoy my horror streams without being affected by it. Oh, no, 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 no. I could not play that game. I thought it looked like a really good horror game. Puzzles and cool concepts, so I picked it up, and then the intro broke my heart, and I couldn't play the game. Huh. You are... no, it's working now. I don't know if it was working before, but it's working now. I know, I'm sorry, but that's the whole reason I couldn't play the game. And then I tried to suck it up and play it a little bit after that, but it was frustrating, wasn't it? It it's to a fault. It's a Japanese game design thing where they don't give you any information and they expect you to figure it out on your own, and that's intended. It's not like an accident. It's by design. But Yomamori was such a Yomamori, yeah, I said it right, was such a frustrating experience that you didn't want to figure it out. Like that's not a good example of an enjoyable horror game, in my opinion. It looked cool when I was watching Watame play it, which is why I wanted to try it. But it just wasn't. It just wasn't. At least the early game wasn't. And yeah, base, this is a very slow burn horror game. It's more of a ghost hunting simulator than a horror game per se. So that's why I'm trying to be a lot more social this stream. I'm trying to engage with chat plenty, so it's also a very jump scare light game. It's mostly subtle scares. Wait a minute, I don't think I turned this light on either.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Ooh. Every time I just record on a whim.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
They actually talk. I'm like super lucky. So I have a very strong opinion about jump scares. They suck. No. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to go over it, even though I've gone over it before, I think. I don't know if I've gone over it before. A jump scare cannot be relied on to make a game scary. If you rely on a jump scare for your game to be scary, then it's not scary. That's part one. That's part one of my take on jump scares. Part two on my take on jump scares. Jump scares can be used in the following circumstances where I will deem them as acceptable. I agree, base. It needs to be stopped. Jump scares can be used within the following criteria where I will deem them acceptable. 1. A fail state. You get jump scared as a fail state because you messed up. That was creepy. Please count. It didn't count. Son of a bitch. A jump scare as a fail state is acceptable. You messed up. You earned that jump scare. Five Nights at Freddy's. Easy example. Do I like the jump scares? No. I just checked. Is he really still not speaking? He's speaking on my end. Oh, it's lagging. That's bizarre. Is he just lagging? Oh, now he's talking. I think he's having an issue with Conrad, maybe. Is he still talking? No, he keeps freezing. This is bizarre. Oh, say something in chat. Oh, wow, it is laggy. Wow, okay. So, is it lagging now? Is it still laggy? Oh, he's extremely laggy. Yeah, you don't need to do the count, Frigid. I already see how plenty slow it is. Yeah, because I'm alt tabbed. But the chat is still pretty slow. I think Conrad is bogging down my entire system. Let me lower the settings a little bit. And we'll see if that fixes things for me. Let me see. Are you serious? Yeah, it's not handling it very well. At all. I have not had this problem before except for on one other game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, all due respect, 100%, I have no idea why Frigid even thought he was in trouble for that one. Alright, you're fine, Fridge. Yeah, everything's lagging, but only when... Huh. Okay, so we'll go down to medium settings. I'm not sure. Did this only start when I came to the lighthouse map? Maybe this map is a little mean?
My hope is you will.
Ooh. Well, I got another voice
Ooh,
line, but the
that
game is still
insecurity feeling
lagging on the stream
intense.
side. See, like, the other game that did this, the detective game, I fixed it by lowering the settings, but that game, it lagged the game, not the stream. Something seems to be lagging the stream, and I can't believe it's just the game. Let me see if it lags on OBS. No. OBS is completely fine.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Well, I have no idea where they were. And you guys probably can't even see it happening. Glad I captured it with a recorder. Alright. Pausing the game again. It's perfectly fine in OBS. So, first off, give me a second. Okay, so welcome back, Rigid. You're a ding dong. Just wanted to let you know. There's no realm in which you would have been in trouble for that. Is the stream still lagging? I don't know if it's this game or if it's my stream or my system. Whenever it's gotta be the game, but I don't understand why. Cause no, you won't make do, cause that's not quality. It'll show up in the VOD too. But I've lowered the setting to like a crazy degree here. Like if I go down the low, game's probably gonna look like a right mess. Let me know if it's still lagging. You don't need to tell me. It's still lagging, isn't it? Yeah. Let me try something. All right, we will see how it goes now. All right. I think. Holy crap. Oh, the game resolution got clogged out, huh? Let me fix that. All right. Now let's see if it's laggy. I think this will fix it. I think we're good. Yeah. I think I figured it out, though I'm not sure why. I bet you I can turn the settings back up and we'll still be okay. Ready? All right. Let's test it out. Are we still okay? Did you give me a sign? It's quite annoying if this solved it. Breaks my immersion a little bit, but yeah. I had to take it out of full screen. When I put it into windowed mode, it's when it fixed a lag. Oh. Alright, we are going to lower the settings a little bit though, just to compromise and not push it too much. Very funny. Let me... At least... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for this. No! It full screened it again. Oh, that's weird. An entire setting just disappeared. That's the real ghost. Oh my gracious. You know what? Flag check.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
We're good, right? That's bizarre. We are good. Cage is broken again? Then no, we're not good. Alright, so we'll do this. Because it doesn't see it as windowed when I do that. The whole thing is really wacky. And yeah, base, I know, but the borderless setting wasn't there. It was there and then it wasn't. It disappeared like a ghost. Whatever. Let me fix my resolution again on my OBS software. Scuffzilla the stream. So we know that streaming Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI might be a little bit of a weird situation. Hey, honk. Lahonka Sanju go Cheksin Yokoso.
Try to stay the master.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Was that a different ghost? Are there like 3 ghosts in this house? There are 3 ghosts in this house, at least. Interesting. You have been summoned. How's Panda's stream going? This ghost is giving me nothing, and I remembered why now. You're supposed to collect lore. He's not bald. So you owe me 20 bucks.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as
Okay.
evidence. That's extraordinary audio evidence.
That was a noise. But yeah, the lore. You're supposed to collect the lore of the ghosts. And that, when you select that lore for your notebook, it makes them more likely to be active.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Oh my gosh, she's getting aggressive now.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence. Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Excuse me?
I'll
They're
keep that
going
as audio
off
evidence.
now.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
I would like to find lore about the ghost. But I think the lore is very limited. It doesn't always spawn. And then any piece of lore has a couple places it can spawn. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. But that's gameplay mechanics for you. Not everything can be super realistic. Aha! Nope. Oh. Teacup isn't interactable, which means the ghost can interact with it. Which means this is probably one of the main rooms for one of the ghosts. There probably is a scene where you can see them around that corner. For that barrier. Yeah, they were just going a little sicko mode a little bit ago, though.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Well, I already have all the audio for that woman despite having no research
wow, that's
for her.
great audio evidence.
AMA, I guess. I really wish I had a high power flashlight and they didn't make me work with this stinky one. I don't see any lore anywhere. So none might have spawned for this house. Did I get anything without knowing it? Nope. I'll set it up here now. Let's look around the outside of the house, shall we? Nothing really doing, huh? Alright, fair enough, game. Not a lot in the restrooms, I guess, after hours. I imagine anything I find here wouldn't be about those people. But I did find a thing. So that is... What is this? Is that another? It's another lore piece. Rad. So all the lore spawned for this area, apparently. Ah! I'm joking. You know, that's gonna invite karma, though, and I'm gonna get actually jump scared, aren't I? Whoops. I forgot about the EVP. E. Okay. Oh,
Wow, that's great audio.
that was another accident. I don't know how I keep doing that. All right. Let's try this then. Okay, let's try this.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
More Midwest for you, buddy.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
See, this is trial and error at this point. If a ghost isn't
Do you know why I'm here?
an intelligent or a demon, it won't communicate with you this way. But it's a good way to suss it out. They don't always answer either, even if they can answer.
Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here?
Ah, there we go.
Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
So that is an intelligent ghost
Can you
in
tell
this
me your name?
med ward, I guess? I'm not sure what it is. And there's apparently two of them, and I think they're both children, and that's really sad.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? How many people are here other than me?
How many people are here other than me?
Is this your home? Is this your home?
Alright, so she's not feeling very talkative, and that's understandable. I don't have a lot of lore for them. I'm surprised I got that one answer. Well, those 2 lore bits I got. It'd be nice if I could get a photo of a ghost to get a perfect investigation here, but at the same time, me getting a perfect investigation doesn't matter too much because I already have a maximized. Excuse me, I have maximized my lifetime experience levels. I can't unlock anything else. This is the house I spent the most time on my first time playing the game. Because the guy in here was getting pretty active. And then it leads into this lighthouse here. Where when I looked up, I saw a kid looking down at me. Oh! Nope, that wasn't him. That was a light. But yeah. Want to see something really cool? You paying attention here, Yar, and anyone else who wants to see something cool? Alright. Here we go. I don't know why. Simple things like that are always really cool to me. Just a dramatic, loud chunk of all the lights turning on gradually while going up the lighthouse. No, I'm not allowed to climb ladders. Conrad can't use his knees. His God-given knees are unusable. Yeah, actually, it's true. You can't even crouch in this game. I talked about it on another stream. This was the game I was talking about. This is the game where he had to remove the crouching because he was fed up with fixing bugs that people were getting them stuck into by crouching. And I think that's a nice mix between sad and amusing. Alright, I think we're gonna take the money and run. But I'd be remiss to not... Nope. 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 What bunker? That's a barn. Fuck that. Got it. There ain't nothing like cows in a barn in a horror game. And pigs. And sheep. Because this screams demon activity, doesn't it? Tell me I'm wrong. The goat. This is a very closed barn. Oh. An actual log. Excellent. All right. Well, I walked through the barn, opened every door, turned on the lights, and left. No demon. Guess there's nobody home. No pictures on my automatic camera either. Take the money and run is said in the song. Oh, got it. You know me. I don't know Radiohead. And I'm mildly disturbing. Oh, and just in case you thought I was kidding, when I called it hustle mode, right here you are. Right in the controls. Toggle hustle. Oh no, but just in case. Eh, it's literally what it's called. It is hilarious. I think we go, right? I think we go. There we go. Ah. No photographic evidence was collected. I always thought that was a nice touch, that interacting with the front door of the building opens the menu as if saying you're leaving the building, you're leaving the game. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Nothing from Violet, so I assume she's still going to be streaming. Oh. We could keep going, but it's a very slow paced, boring game, I know. But I kind of rely on socializing to get through it. But towards the second half of the stream here, things kind of pittered off a bit. No, that's not something you want to say about yourself, Frigid. Sometimes a pun isn't worth making. Thought about it, huh? Oh, man. I'm just checking if they added any devices, even though they said they were done updating the game. You never know, right? Oh, God. Again. That's like the worst, best pickup line. Because you don't want to be saying that to somebody. Like, again, the joke works good, but given the context, it doesn't. Dull mirror. Weeping angels. Drug indeed. You know the weeping angels? Do you know the Doctor Who? Well, I stopped watching it, but I used to love it. But I mean, like, did you ever watch it at all? Like, I know a lot of people know of it. Oh, that's what got me into the show, believe it or not. And then I rolled back and started from 9 or 8. My brain turned off. Christopher Eccleston. I went back to him. I started from the beginning of the new series after they recreated it from the quote unquote olden days. And I stopped watching after Matt Smith.
Spirit, turn on some music.
I had my fun. So, Yar, to answer your question from this morning, not this, but this is really good. Sorry, Frigid. Cage Nightwind approves of this music. You'll find that I have trouble picking a favorite genre or actor or voice actor or character or name or color. I'm bad at picking a favorite anything. Okay. I don't know why I'm amusing myself so much making Conrad dance to that music. Oh, good God. It's just so weird how it completely just. The fact that it completely cuts out when you just leave that room. But yeah, I could go into this house here and there would be nothing. Literally nothing. I've cleared every ghost. The only thing I would get would be the creepy ambient noises that the game has sometimes. It's spirit, not ghost, spirit. But the only annoying thing is that this is the only song. Unless it's just really long. See. Huh. Oh. Okay, it was just really long. Sounds like he put on my iron lung for you. Okay, but real talk. Don't you just expect some raspy male vocals to kick up from this song? Or some haunting almost Amy Lee style female vocals, but my first impression was some raspy, some tom. Ow. Such a somber song. Okay. Well, I think I've done enough wandering around socializing with you clowns. And while it would be interesting to wait and raid into Violet, we also don't know if that's going to be 2 seconds or 20 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm going to see who I can find to raid. We will see who is available to raid while we... But yeah, real quick, I'd like some... What's going on? I got a bug on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, I found it. I found the bug. It wasn't Twitch. It was a tab started playing audio. Hey, I'm not gone yet, base, but yeah, good night. Good night. What do you guys think of the spooky layout? That's what I was gonna ask. Also, one thing, Yar, eat shit. I didn't forget. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Who are we rating? There is somebody playing this game, but they're Portuguese. That's the wrong Midwest. What is this? Richard, we're ending stream. How am I supposed to surprise you when we're ending stream? That's not how this redeem works. Eat shit. No, haha, got you. Got him. What? Well, you said he's Midwest. You said he's the guy, the voice actor, he's definitely Midwest. So that's the joke I was making. There is no Midwest VTuber that I'm about to raid into. Will not be raiding into them. I could just jump back into Geary. That would be funny, haha. But I don't know if she wants to be raided by a horror game. Who is streaming and somewhat matching my vibes? Or should I just raid into whoever? Leica, no. You really want me to raid into Leica, huh? Let me see. What is that, a lasagna? Hard to tell on the small screen. Okay. Dale and Dawson's strawberry supplies. Who? Who will it be? Garfield approved? Oh no. Oh, I died. Thank you forever. Mio approved. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just see. We'll raid into Marachi, I guess. She's doing a horror stream as well for Friday the 13th. If anyone's bad with horror, this is actually kind of creepy, gory horror. It's the world of horror she's playing. Open the door. Open the door. Okay, that's a little reference that no one will get, but that's okay. Gonna roll credits. Gonna go to ending. And this is your final warning that this is it's like a visual novel style horror game, and it does rely on some gruesome imagery sometimes to get the horror across. Okay, you might know it more than me, but I digest. Who did a redeem? Anyway, thank you all so much for coming. Yes, that's a joke of mine. I digest instead of I digress. I don't know when I started it, but anywho, I thank you all so much for coming to my boring yet chill Friday the 13th for chatting stream extravaganza. Super wonderful, incredible, boring, underwhelming, fun time. So now we will begin to raid into the wonderful Morachi, streaming the world of horror. I did have fun, Base. Thank you very much. So now, I sincerely hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And I hope that you take care of yourselves and one another. And have a wonderful, magical, okay, maybe not magical, but wonderful rest of your day or night. And I will see you all next time. Later. By the way, next stream is the 100th stream. I'm going to have to come up with something for it. Anyway, guys, have a great one. Bye.